You're watching JaxBlade's month of Halloween. Let's get some shit out of some psychopaths.
Truly, Kasady is gone. There is only Carnage!
Now, for those who've been following me for years, y'all already know Carnage is my favorite comic book character of all time. Like, this photo right here is known as the Triad, okay? Because Spider-Man is my favorite superhero of all time, Venom is my favorite comic book character of all time, and Carnage is my favorite comic book supervillain of all time. I love these three so much. Like, these were my favorite action figures as a kid when I was growing up in the 90s, okay? Like in my Spider-Man video I mentioned before, but yeah, let's get to that. I'll probably do a top 10 video thing of why I love Carnage so much and why he's my favorite, but I'll save that for, you know, later. Actually, I'll save that for this month. Yeah, we're gonna do a lot this month of Halloween. I'm gonna do a top 10 video on my top 10 villains sometime this month when it'll be one time, but we're still doing these things. We're still doing these things along with Tough Like the Tunes and my special Jason video that's coming up this Friday. I've been waiting for it to release this. Now, Carnage, aka Cletus Kasady, is one super dangerous individual. Think of this guy like fighting Spider-Man times 20, because remember when Spider-Man got the symbiote? This symbiote outclasses Spider-Man's symbiote, and my god, guys, this is not going to be easy whatsoever, because he is just so dangerous and so vicious with what he's able to. He loves murdering people. He loves killing people. That's what he gets him off. He loves doing this. Like, it's a passion project for him. Like, him and Kid Buu would probably get along before Kid Buu blew up the planet. But yeah, that's what he enjoys, just slaughtering innocent people. Under no circumstances do you even attempt to try to fight this guy head on. Like, let's go through his respect thread on Reddit. I'll leave a link below so you guys can see this guy has a ton of feats, and it's just not something we can handle by ourselves, even armored up, okay? Like, it's just gonna be a completely different fight. But there is a silver lining. Cletus Kasady, aka Carnage, has two major significant weaknesses that we, now that we know this as contingency, have easy ways to plan for.
Carnage now is much more resilient than ever to sound and to fire. So it's gonna take a lot more than the common thing, because he's almost been killed several times before, but it takes an insane amount. Like, a normal gas bomb isn't gonna hurt him. Normal fire isn't gonna hurt him. It has to be insanely hot and insanely loud to actually do some damage. So that's on you to find the right frequency. Like, you need to be wearing safety stuff for yourself so you don't blow your ears out.
The symbiote is weak against loud sounds and fire. So if we can lure Kasady into an area where we can just blast him with heavy speakers full of dubstep, rock music, heavy metal, just the loudest sounds possible, or just pipe noises, it'll make it go crazy and it'll separate from him. And then once Kasady is separated, we have to make sure to completely obliterate Kasady, because what he does is the symbiote can actually go into his blood and come out as like a specific monster if he wants it to. Like, that's how he escaped from so many mental asylums, is part of his body. So we have to be able to blow up Kasady, make sure no part of him is left once again. So again, explosives are our friend. And also the symbiote, since it's weak against fire, we're gonna fry this thing. Actually, Deadpool in Deadpool versus Marvel Universe 2 actually killed Carnage this way. The first time they fought, Carnage and Deadpool fought, freaking Deadpool used dubstep music to obliterate like the symbiote from him, but though Carnage escaped for some, you know, for the plot whatever. And the second time he used a train to go, and then he just separated him from the symbiote through Kasady in front of the train, and then took the symbiote and just used a flare grenade and burned that thing alive, and then both of them were dead. But you know how comic books work. If the character is popular, they're not going to kill him off. Well, that was dangerous but fun, but tomorrow, I do not want these things on our block.